Hi, welcome to this DMDF Twin Flame Tower Love reading. My name's Sophia. Welcome to this community. Starseeds and lightworkers as well. Palladians, chosen ones, whatever names you want to call it. Anyway, so what I was getting was misunderstanding and clarity and incorrect judgment and kind of unsure. And I feel what I'm getting from that is there's something to do with, say you've had an off with your person, or there's a misunderstanding, or there's not communication or something like that. It's like, so your person's emotionally unavailable. That's quite common in twin flames, right? And you tell your person, I need you to open up more or open up, right? This what I'm getting with this, your energies is that the misunderstanding, your person comes, say you've separated or you've pulled back or something, and I feel it's you that's pulled back. You've pulled back because you know, or your person keeps saying there's a misunderstanding, right? I don't get it, or, you know, and you're like, I've told them 1,000 times, right? They need to open up. So there's a misunderstanding, and to you, it's like, well, they know exactly what they need to do. I text them 1,000,000 times to turn up at this time. I text them stop being emotionally unavailable. I tell them this and that. There's something like that. But your person keeps coming back with the misunderstanding. And you're like, well, how can you get that wrong? I've told you. I want this. You get me that or nothing at all. Do you see? But I feel the overall of this is misunderstanding. The misunderstanding is you not understanding the twin flame connection. Now, as I've been trying to explain to people, it's not like you're over here, you're the feminine, man or woman that watches, you're over here doing the work. And when you do your work, your person changes, right? So say if you do counselling, right, which I highly suggest, money back guarantee, which you tell me, you know, counselling that does money back guarantee, right? And that's for anyone you buy it off. In fact, I don't do counselling anymore. Those who, you know, I've still got a few left to do counselling, don't worry, right? Anyway, so say you do a couple of spots of counselling and then you start removing the negativity, which you will do. You will see it pretty much instant. Within the 2 sessions you do, you'll be like, shit, you recognise how much you've been in the dark. Then, does your person come towards you? What happens is, not necessarily, I change your perspective, right? Fool's journey of how you see things with my counselling. Then by changing your perspective changes the shift of the energy. That's how your person comes. So it's not necessarily they change, your situation changes. For example, if you're working in a shitty job, I'll say, this is shit, get the fuck out of it, right? By you leaving that job, you feel better, then they come because you feel better, not because of the healing as such, right? But it is because we remove the negative. So the misunderstanding of this whole situation, because there's a confusion of, I keep saying and they keep coming back that I'm not saying, or they're not doing what I want to do, and I'm telling them what I need, and all this kind of misunderstanding is because you're not removing the negative, period. You're too 3D. And I don't care who you think you are, you're still doing it 3D. You're not doing the transmutation of the energy. And that is, go check Google laws of the planet, right? And then put in perpetual transmutation of energy, laws of the planet, and see if that is not a law. Now, if it is known as a law, then it's the same, just like gravity. There are no laws that are bigger than the other. Do you see? People just always say about gravity, because obviously, you know, you will die. But you have so much negative, you will die, right? From cancer. Because negative is stress. It's the same thing. It's just gravity is quicker, right? But if there is a law and it is out there, it needs to be abided, regardless if you know it or not. So this is the confusion energy I'm picking up. So as I've said, I'm not doing counselling anymore. I don't think that will come back, to be honest, and I'm not doing any image readings, and I stopped tarot readings about a year ago, only on this community. I'm still be doing these community tarot readings. You know, I'm waiting to go back up to do 4 a day, maybe 3 a day in a collective, 3 a day in a collective, like that. So I'll still be doing that. Counseling and image readings I'll be only doing if you're serious to get into mission. Then, but I still will be coming away from that in the future. Pre-warning for those who want to have me, right? You only get full access to me if you're in mission, right? I'm really interested in people who's in mission. That's it. They're on the safe wavelength of me. They're here to really commit. That's the team here, right? Other than that, right, I'm like, well, you're just wanting information from the imagery and get with your person, go over whatever, right? Only mission people. Yeah, that's it really. Check out the Facebook group, people who you can do the counseling and all this twin flame, tarot readings, image readings, all in the Facebook group, all collaborated in there for your convenience, so you can see who's who, what's what. I'm going to put on my website who's who and what's what, so you know what services they do and who you can get pulled to do whatever you want. But check out my website. All the information's up on there about this community and blah, blah. The Sun, 4 of Wands. Why is that? 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, this is that. 6 of Pentacles is this, this misunderstanding, I feel. Because 6 of Pentacles is your person thinks he's giving to you, but you're thinking you ain't getting shit. You're only getting crumbs. That's what I'm feeling. Right, and that's why there's a delay, because it's not clear cut, and you're like, what is it? Because your person ain't dumb and stupid, right? So you know that they're not doing. That's when you then say, okay, they don't want to do it, but your person will just say they don't want to do it, right? There's a misunderstanding. Sun, 4 of Wands, of what you're here for, to heal this planet. Sun card, twin flame, to work on yourself. The Sun card has one child in the card, right? On that horse to a massive task, because the baby to you know, ride you know, it's not even a pony, is it? Massive horse, right? And a victory flag in her hand as well, with go check out the rider weight. That is about overcoming massive obstacles by being your free sovereign self. And this seems to be a massive obstacle at the moment. But it's healing this heartbreak situations of going round and round to this back and forth with the 6 of Pentacles. That's like, see the balance here? No balance, right? And your person is like, I don't know what you want about. I'm giving you as much as I can because I got to help other people. Right? And you're like, well, stop fucking helping other people. And he's like, well, I need to, because that person I'm helping is connected with the kid's mum or whatever, this kind of thing. It's like your person feels what they're giving to you is fair. Now, what they're doing isn't fair. I'm just going to make this clear, right? It's not right. They have a tower moment, and then that gets removed when you're healed and you're healing. Until then, it stays like how it is, right? So I'm not saying that what you're doing is how you feel is invalid. I'm saying that, yes, the situation isn't right, but it becomes right, and you to get onto your path. And this 6 of Pentacles, which keeps creating a heartache, turns into the Ace of Cups, right? But this doesn't happen until you do the Sun and understand the planets, understand why you're here, what you're here to heal, and all this. It's connected. And it is about a misunderstanding, because, like I say, if you go into your heart space, Ace of Pentacles and the heart here, right? It's literally, you know, that's the person for you. Twin flame, right? Other soulmates and that. If there's an argument you're going to, and I asked you go in your heart space, you'll be like, yeah, this ain't love, this ain't my person. You know, you would say that. This twin flame connection, definitely your person. And that's what it's teaching you. Everything else is a misunderstanding, and it will remain until you do the work. That's why I'm coming away from image readings and counseling, which still pisses me off because they still don't continue, right? So I'll just make the programs. That's why I've come away from it. So what I'm saying is, it doesn't mean you go to your person. See, I had Sophia said on a tarot reading that, you know, you're out of order, you're wrong, and all this kind of thing. Because, like I said, it generally is you're correct, because how your masculines balance things is incorrect. Because they're like, well, you're all right, right? You're working, you've worked out life, you're doing it okay. This is you. I've got babies, mums, I've got parents, I've got friends who ain't as in your situation. So you don't need as much energy, time, money from me, but these lot do. So I'll give you less because you're doing all right. How's that fucking fair? Right? That's not fair. But that's how they see it. Well, you don't need as much as these lot. But in their mind, it's like, well, I'm giving more to those that need more from me. But we're all equal. You can do what I can't do, right? If you are less than me, it's because you choose to. So your person doesn't see it that way, though. That's a misunderstanding. He doesn't see it that way. And he's adamant, she's adamant of seeing it their own way with this, because he's got the scales in his hands. So they're like Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, air sign, and air sign connected with twin flame is about logicating the fuck out of shit. I'll just say it how it is, right? And that's what they do. It makes sense to me, right? That's what your person is, and that is it's interesting because I know a lot about dementia, and it's like, when someone has dementia and they're in like late stages, it's about, they might, it depends, there's variations of it, but they might say things like they stopped driving 10 years ago, and they're like, where's the car keys? I'm just going to pop to the shop, right? And it makes sense to them. So, you know, they say, don't say things like, oh, well, you've got dementia, or you've forgotten you stopped driving 10 years ago. Well, I'm saying that, I'm not saying a person's got that dementia. What I'm saying is that's how they feel, really. Like, it makes sense that you get less because these people need me. Just how, I'll make it clear, just how you think it makes sense that you don't need to go and do this, heal this planet. You think it makes sense by putting a crystal on your third eye, doing jack shit, right? Majority of you don't even feel nothing when you buy the crystals, right? Majority of you don't, right? I got it. In fact, you'll see on this table soon, I got a new fancy ass crystal with a new stand. I like how they look, and I love that they're from Mother Earth. That's it. Let's just be clear, right? But you lot are same delusional. This is a mirror of, I don't need to go and heal this planet, like Sophia says. I don't need to transmute any fucking energy. I don't need to collaborate with what Sophia says. Same delusion. And you're adamant. Why? Because why aren't you in the mission? Right? Even though, listen, even though once you find out you're twin flame, mission comes second. And there is nothing else. I've been in plenty of occupations. I've been with entrepreneurs. Most entrepreneurs do speak about mission, to be honest. But all those other crappy jobs I was in, 3D, no one speaks of mission. Soon as you're twin flame, what mission? What's this mission? Even then, that's the same. That's what this is. This is a mirror. It's like, no one can convince you, me as hardcore as anyone else can convince you you're supposed to be in mission, and mission is not over there just doing tarot. Mission is not mission just to get your person. Mission is just not for you to put some crystals on your head. Until you understand that, you both ain't going to get on your path. That's it. When you change that dynamic, then this Six of Pentacles changes to an equal exchange, which is the law of reciprocity. Give and take. It's not an exact, right? Generally, when you come in mission, I do gauge you on your individual needs, right? I chat to you, well, sometimes live, but mainly videos back and forth, and I hear your situation and I gauge you through mission on your individual needs, right? That doesn't mean This mission isn't about you just paying me for the programs and that's it. You get far more than the programs. You get me chatting to you about your life, what's going on and stuff like that. And the reward for me is that, like, now I want to go more in the background, that now mission people are being out there or taking over the job that I thought I don't want to do anymore. The law of reciprocity isn't I give you £10, you give me £10. But this is what you are seeing exact with your person. You're seeing, oh, well, he doesn't understand me. There's a problem with him. And I'm like, well, why don't you understand you're supposed to be a mission? There is no mission program out there. I wish there was. I don't even care if someone comes in mission and says, listen, I intend to get my own mission, right? But could you help me to set up a mission like you? Yeah, cool. No problem. Right? Now, there is no other one out there, right? There isn't. There are communities, but not like this mission with us in here. If you found us, right, with our low views compared to hundreds and thousands, and I've got so many subscribers and views that do nothing compared to what we do, isn't that a big slap in your face and a sign for your ass? Just how you're saying to your person, well, we got this connection. Isn't that a big slap in your face and a sign for your ass? Makes no difference. Like I said, absolutely, that's their way of thinking, same as you. What is your excuse? And if you're like, oh, Sophia, just get me a mission. It's the fucking first card, mate. Son, you are the planet. You are here to heal the planet, right? 4 of Wands. Right? That is what you're here to commit to, right? If not, there won't be any balance in this 4 of Wands, which is the twin flame. That's so. And it's not because I say so. It's because it's the air you breathe, the planet you live on. You will always have this. If you're 3D with that, without looking at it from a 3D perspective of relationships, how they're supposed to be. That's how it is. The Hollywood films always make romance films, which you really want, or they show you relationships of what you really want. But when you're really rich and famous and successful, you've pretty much gone through a twin flame journey in their version to be as rich and successful. Because you think about it, you really try to be rich and successful. Most people do try. They try all the ways possible. I'll get a job and then I'll make my way up. That don't work. All right, I'll get a job and I'll make my way up and then I'll be here a year and then I'll go to another job that gives me an extra £10 an hour in the same job. That don't work. All right, I'll get a job and what I'll do is I'll do a hobby and that hobby will change into the £1 million thing. That don't work, right? It don't work. You have to fucking work your ass off and do it hardcore, right? And that's how I tell you how to do it, with the community to help you. Because you're here to change planet Earth. It's not an easy endeavor, is it? Right? But you do it the easy way, like others. And why they say it's hard, because they're like, oh, it's hard for me. I'm like, it's a difference of hard work, right? Because it is hard because you're not getting anywheres. When you do it this way, you get places. Yours is hard because it's not getting any results from what you're doing. What I teach people in mission and mission teach you gets results. The Sun card. So you either get this or you get the heartbreak. 4 Swords, it's like, look, resting after and healing this twin flame connection. There is no thing you can come tell me, nothing, right? You can come tell me and I cannot get you to change your perspective on it. But the choice is if you want to do that. Because what you're looking for is balance, but you need to be looking at it from an Ace of Cups. I hope that makes sense. From the emotions, energy, emotion. The air you breathe is the love frequency. So, okay, yes, I do love him. Yes, I do love her. But this balance is not working. What do I need to do? I need to heal why this isn't working. right? Not, oh, I couldn't work it out and I've got rid of my twin flame because he wouldn't give me crumbs. It's not supposed to be. The twin flame connection is so divine, and if you can't manage to work it out, it simply means that you can't manage to work it out. They would not give you a divine connection for you to then say, oh, it's that person. No, you wouldn't have the divine connection in the first place. They would give it to someone, and they give it to you because they know you can deal with it. You are choosing not to. So many tarot readers out there talented. I found another one and I thought, oh, she's good. Let me have a listen. Let me have a listen. I have a little nose on the ones that come up on the side sometimes because I like to learn about tarot, new ways of seeing things. She was doing so good, and then she's like, all air signs she was doing, right? So I listened, and then she's chatting about her channel a little bit, and then she's like, right, let's get into this. So what's going on with my Geminis? Oh my God, there it is. How can she claim you lot as hers? Anything like that is why you get heartbreak. And I thought, shut up, Sophia. Bite your fucking tongue. Listen to the reading. I listened to the reading, right? Oh my God, she was brilliant. She was brilliant. But the vanity of saying mine, you lot, or mine, right? It was like, you can't claim that. I don't claim anything. All we are here to do is a twin flame lightworker, starseed, Palladian, celestial, whatever you want to call yourself, right? Is to heal this planet and teach others how to do the same. Teach others how to be like you. Now, I ain't religious, but I know God was out there and saying, you are the version of me. You are like the version of God, right? I asked David about Haile Selassie because he's religious. And I said, because he says there's a kind of two religions of Rasta. I didn't know that. And I said, what's the difference? He said, one believes that this Haile Selassie is God, the others don't really. And I said, which are you? And he says, David believes Haile Selassie is God, right? And I said, well, I have Rasta traits because my family was Rasta. He said, do you believe he's God? I said, I don't believe anyone's God. I said, there's no offense to you. I said, or any Rastas. I said, there's no one God. We are all God. We are all encompassing all that is. That's what I said to him, right? This is connected to this. This is like, you're not seeing the fucking bigger picture. You're looking at the little thing, but this is the sun. Without the sun, this fucking planet is done, dead, buried, right? And you're twin flame to heal the bigger picture, and you're taking out these little small things from your person, just like these little, I'll just do a little tarot reading, little crystals on the table to make it look pretty, which you will see. I'm going to get one to make the table look pretty. And then all this other stuff you're picking out there when it's far bigger. And because it's the sun, which we are here to lighten up this planet, you need to fucking collaborate, period. You can't do it alone. How arrogant are they? Over there by themselves. How arrogant is it? And why do you think they have heartbreak? It is so. Even those that get together, because if you might think, well, no, there's a couple of new ones out there, Sophia, right? There's a couple of new twin flames out there. I guarantee they ain't collaborating with others to do anything like what I'm doing here, what we're doing. See, I correct myself. I don't like it. It's not me. Without them in mission, I would just be a tarot reader. And just a tarot reader isn't bad if you're a soulmate. Right? Not for a twin flame. That's bad. That's bad. Because you know, especially since the beginning of this year to forever, they're getting the same downloads in their fucking arse to collaborate. And I was talking to Julie. Hello, Julie, if you're watching, with an amazing daughter born on 11/11. Can you believe it? And her twin flame has twins. Can you believe it? They give you all the signs, mate. Come on now, right? I was talking to her. What was I going with that? I was talking to her in mission about mission, and she said she loves teamwork. She loves the idea of teamwork and working as a team. She really gets that. Me, no. I've never wanted to work with anyone. I'm not a team kind of player at all. But I tell you why I'm telling you that. I still got the fucking download to do it, and I took action on it. So if I'm not like Julie, who is all about team playing, right, and I still took action on it, they get the same downloads. They're choosing not to do it. Same as you. I'm not up here bigger. We have different versions of gifts. It's kind of spread out, so we help so many people. But it's not about a hierarchy system of it. Just because I'm the first to kind of do a proper version of mission doesn't mean that I am any better than Andrea in mission, right? It's just that I'm the first to do this. That's it. That's what this is about. When you're starseed, the light worker, the sun card here, right? You look, the cup is always about flowing over. You give from inside. Can you see the water's flowing from inside the cup? Emotionally give. The hand is giving outside. Other people give you crumbs, spiritual leaders, tarot readers, right? And this cycle remains of heartbreak. You must rest, right, after heartbreak and think about Four Swords. What's my sister called it? Rest in battle. Put that sword down of yapping on and thinking you know best, right? And think about this twin flame journey correctly. If you go to the heart space and you love your person, then it is something you're doing wrong. You might need help. As of I needed help before I created this community to then go find counseling. That then was the pivotal, whatever. I can't, the start, let's just say that, the start of this. When I went and done the counselling, that was a start, and I just followed that. So that's what this is about. So let's get, I want to get one of these, and then I'll pull out these cards as well. You're quite welcome, as you probably do. Go listen to other tarot readers, and all they sound really good, and you go book them, and they might be fabulous. But what does that do for you? This community helps you to move on, get your person and get into mission. They might sound fucking better than me. I saw this woman, she sounded brilliant. She even had a program like mine, right? Apart from her cost was stupid. I was shocked. I thought, how can you be spiritual and charge so much? I was disgusted. But then she had a team of people. She kept talking about the team, but they weren't mission. She's like, I've got people who live in my house that do the artwork, do the editing. And that was, I don't know if she thought that was her version of mission. I don't fucking know, right? But she wasn't teaching people what she knew emotionally. No, she held that back for herself. She was the main one and just had staff. I could easily have those people in mission and just call them staff. Can I? No. Crumbs, right? She still, why they don't take them away, the other spiritual leaders and the tarot readers, is because you might go through her, learn something, and then come to someone else in the community, right? There's always in, right? You might have learned something from her which you needed to know, or him, whoever you listen to, and then you come and bring that into. That's why they don't remove them. But they will always be in crumbs, right? They lack something. They will lack their person. They will lack fulfillment. They will lack. It's pentacles. See, they will get their money, but they will lack total fulfillment. Ace of Cups, and that generally is a partner. And like I said, even twin flames, they're not removing all twin flames, because if not, it will be out of the planet if none of them are doing this real work, healing. The old school ones, I'll let them, I can't say, I don't even say I allow it. But the old school twin flames that were there together before, say, I was here 3 years ago, couldn't talk about what I'm talking about now with energy shifting, healing and all that. You would have laughed at them. I found one old guy who I'm quite surprised he's got quite a lot of views from that, but still I'm sure people just listen to him because he once again was with his twin flame. But this new way forward, when there's twin flames, like I said, the old way is getting irrelevant, and your higher mind, you're a light worker twin flame, so you know that the old way is irrelevant. So they're putting in still little couples here and there, but so that you know that you're not obsolete, that they're still around. But I guarantee unless they're doing something like me, you will see them doing stupidness of yoga, acupuncture, just the modern way of doing things, and it's still no actual evidence of twin flames together, as you will see in the Facebook group. Twin flames with their person, communicating with their person and working as a team, as you see within this and us lot. You won't see that. I'm hoping it does change. I'm not like up my arse to say, oh, you know, I just hope it's just me. Because the more you give, that's when you get more love back. That's why I give the stuff out. Like I said, the law of reciprocity isn't like for like. And that's what this is. Law of reciprocity, you get emotional fulfillment back. When you come to me and say you can't afford, say, the first payment of mission, but I read you, I'm like, fucking hell, you're a gangster, mate. You're going to change something in this community with your gift or help so many people. Fine, I'll give you a month's grace, right? Because what you can do to help me and help others, it's not money can pay for that, right? And every single one of you that's listening has something like that within you. You won't see your gifts because you're not committing. That's what you want. You want the physical. Let them show me what I'm supposed to do, then I commit. Let my person leave the third party, then I commit. But people like me or the Hollywood movie stars, they don't say, what is his name? I keep forgetting. A director doesn't come up to them and say, listen, I'm going to give you a star movie role. Can you now go do 6, 8, 10 years of studying, training, going to, stage school and all that? They don't do that, do they? They go and get it, then they receive. That's the trust in. That is believing is seeing. You want to see it before it comes. That's why it never comes and you stay in this heartbreak. When you start trusting, right, and there's no reason, you're in that catch-22 because you're kind of screwed if you found my channel, because they're like, now, if you fuck off from this channel, here is someone who gives you a money back guarantee. So there is no excuse for why you don't get your person. So you're in that catch-22 by even just hearing me. You're screwed, right? Because there is no one else that offers that. So everyone else might even sound better than me. But unless they give you a money back guarantee, how do you know it's going to work? Do they have evidence of the Facebook that it's going to work? And that's why you keep getting this heartbreak. Because it's like, don't go and moan and bitch to upstairs to God, to Archangel Raphael, that nothing's working. They say, hey, last week you clicked on Sophia, who said money back guarantee, that she can get you your person and get you in mission. Stop moaning, right? That's why you don't have balance. That's on you. Crown. This is about opening up to the planet sun card, right? Sun and moon, twin flame counterparts, the light and the dark, the yin and the yang, which is on the back of my cards. The fish is a currency. This planet is about the currency, and also the fish is about swimming against the tide, right? You swim, you roll with it, you flow with it, or you're going against it, right? But the fish is the currency, which is the currency of this planet. It's all about money, but it isn't all about money. It's about opening up your crown to know you're connected upstairs. I don't say 5D because it's more than just 5D. It's upstairs, all of them upstairs. But it's up to you. Let me just quickly grab, because I like to, let me get some advice, which I know the advice. Book someone. Oh, that's what I will do. I will put everyone on No, I can't. I got. We have to go join the Facebook if you want to know who to click on. Go to the Facebook. So his advice: fight the advice. Do counselling. If you want to know about counselling, check out my counselling page on the website. That is what they do. People in mission. What's on my website is what everyone does in mission, right? Divine Feminine, 9 of Pentacles. This has depleted my resources. So you're pissed off because maybe he's taken. He can't take from you, right? When I have people, and there's a lot of people who say, oh, my person borrows money, doesn't give it back, takes. Oh, no, they don't say take. There's a difference. Does he go into your bag, into your wallet and steal? Does he take your cash card and go and put it in the pin and say, take out £1,000? No, you give it to them. So how can they steal from you? It's depleted my resources because you give it to them expecting something in return. Like I said, the law of reciprocity isn't exact. It's not a like by like. They give you love, right? They give you this. Like I said, do you love them? Yes. That's what you get. It didn't say that they will give you a birthday card, Valentine's card, all this. They give you love. Then you figure out how to work this out so you can teach planet Earth how to do the same. So that's you, right? And I'll be honest with you, you know your person weren't going to give it back. 1, 2, 3 times, everything freeze to me. If they ain't giving it back, you know they ain't giving it back. That's for you to stop doing that. 9 of Pentacles. Divine Feminine, so that's the advice. Time being wasted on drama. This is D. Gaia guidance. She's in mission, right? Time being wasted on drama. Like I said, you're trying to pinpoint the drama without seeing the fucking bigger picture of why you are here. And it's a lesson for you. So when you join mission and you have a twin flame who has the same situation, you can say, I was in that same drama. Just as I was in the same drama. 9 months, I was in this drama with David. I was that bad. I dumped his ass and I didn't even think about getting back with him. Most twin flames get rid of their twin flame. No, I was like, fuck that. He ain't no twin flame. And I just completely forgot about it. Oh, I didn't. He popped into the brain here and there. But 4 years, I was engaged to someone else. He wasn't on my brain. I was that bad. I was in this drama. Then he just popped back. Got rid of the fiance. I didn't tell David I was getting rid of the fiance. I didn't tell the fiance about David. I just knew that the love thing. That, right? And followed that. Time wasted on drama. Let's see what your person, what's going on with your person. There it is. Personal beliefs and values getting in the way of my own happiness. Hierophant. So 4 of Wands here and the Hierophant. So this is about commitment. It's about studying and learning the correct commitment of values. Like I said, with David, with his religious, now that's his thing, right? I don't disagree or agree, whatever, but that's what this is. Well, your values is he should give more to me, doesn't matter, which I'll be honest, that's correct. It shouldn't be on it shouldn't be based on your abilities, because everyone has the same abilities. They just choose to. But your person won't see it that way. So the law of reciprocity is like, okay, that's correct. But it's also correct that you know your twin flame light worker mission and you don't see that. So that's why. That's what this is. This is about what you commit to. If you're sticking to that belief, then you're going to get this negative. And if they stick to that, they're going to get that. But if you change it because you're the leader and it's about emotions, then you see your masculine shows up more in his emotional state. So that's what the Hierophant represents. Hierophant is also higher mind. Connecting with upstairs. Stop being 3D about this relationship with the 3 of Swords. The heartbreak happens like that because you're too 3D. When you 4 of Swords, after the heartbreak, reflect back on the situation. Heal, proper healing, not bullshit. I can't really cuss out and say Reiki in that, because not in this. You wouldn't need it, right? You wouldn't need it if you transmuted energy. You wouldn't need to do all that Reiki and that. So I don't want to diss it, because the idea behind it is good, but at the same time, it's not needed, because of everything is energy. Energy is everything. The needle pinpointing into a specific area and is not the idea. That's a physical object. Reiki, once again, skewed reality or 3D, is brilliant because it is supposed to be what we teach. Actually, what we teach is modernized, known as Reiki. And I'm always dissing Reiki. It's probably why, because it's so fucked up with how it is known, which what I do and what mission people do is actual Reiki. Because Reiki is energy healing. Now, I didn't say we heal you. Energy, which we align or show you how to align it or shift it so you heal yourself. So we do actually Reiki, but I won't call it Reiki because it's too skewed to whatever the fuck these Reiki spiritual leaders known as what it's called. Right? That's why I don't class myself as the tarot reader or anything like that, because once again, tarot's for people who just want quick answers and don't want to do anything in life. Once again, my work is being put down massively by the 3D. You're too pulled into the 3D. You need to collaborate with people who understand why you're here and what you're really here to do. And that's mission. So join it's what you commit to, like I said. You can listen to me knowing this is real, knowing this shit is guaranteed, and go and get someone else because it's cheaper and they don't make you commit to anything, right? After you book me, which you can't anymore, I don't say to you, right, now you're going to book me. I give you, just like this, right, what the advice. We are not here to force you to do anything, right? I get pissed off because you don't do it, but I get pissed off because you can be like me. That's it, right? But it's your choice. I'm not here to twist your arm. That's why I let people go. I let people go in mission. They're not ready, right? That's it. My job is hard because I've got to gauge, well, you're not financially great now, but I must make you the same as everyone else that pays, because that's not fair, because they have to do it. It's quite hard. It's quite hard to be the main one, let's just say. But anyway, my point is about what you commit to. You're committing to the easier option, which is harder, right? Because you're getting this 6 of Pentacles. Change that. Make it harder, but in a way that brings results. I'm out. Speak to you later.